Now to our journey, our last journey. 5 of us embarked on that journey. I remember Mr. Bimbo chatted me and said he wants to come with us. It was a Tuesday. And I told him, my boss' journey is not always straightforward. Sometimes you can get in the air and divert somewhere else. And he said he was going to wait. I said he was still going to Abuja that day, and maybe we'll be leaving later in the midnight, and he said he was going to wait. I still try to let him understand that we will be in London Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He said he will stay in his house and wait. I really don't know why I was trying to convince him not. I don't know, And we all went on the journey. We got to London. I remember on Friday, after my boss's board meeting in Access UK, he already told me to call Tiny, one of his business partners, to come from Lisbon to have a meeting. He had that meeting. He wasn't satisfied. He said, ride with me. When Dr. Herbert tells you ride with me, it is all meeting. So they rode from Access UK to the house because we needed to park. We parked, and we're all rushing to go to the airport. We got to the airport in Luton and ordered. It was a sweet journey. It was a sweet journey. 11 hours. We flew from London to Palm Springs. I remember in the middle of the air, I walked up to him. I said, sir, how comfortable are you flying chopper at night? I've never done it before. And he said a word. He said, this is America. They have navigation system for flying chopper at night. And I went back to my seat. And we landed. Everybody was filled with joy that we're finally almost there. Sat, waited to be cleared by immigration, and we came out. So coming out, we had 2 vans waiting. One was to take us to go board the chopper. The other was to take our luggage because they cannot go on the chopper. Throughout my year of working with him, I've always told myself that flying that way is not a luxury for me. I am on duty. And as they were loading the luggages, and this thought started playing in my mind that, okay, you will fly chopper, 1 hour you're there. The next 3.5 hours, the luggages are not going to come. Will I go to bed? No. I still have to sit down and wait for those luggages to come. And I'm like, so why not just go with the luggages and get there and deliver to him and others in the room? Like I said, I always reason in the line of duty. And I walked up to him. I said, sir, I think it's safer and will be secure for me to just ride and bring the luggage to you. It's a brilliant idea. And I said, safe flight. Since 2019, I cannot count 1 or 2 places or flights that is being in that I'm not in it. We are always together. I can recall, Madam will always tell anybody, if you need to talk to my husband, look for Shola. They build that trust, they build that confidence in me. And I drove off, and they went to board. 2.5 hours into my own journey, I was a bit sleepy in the car. So at exactly 10:09, mind you, the chopper went down at 10:08. At 10:09, something just pricked me, and I picked up my phone. I'm like, they should have landed, in my own estimation, and I called him first. It wasn't ringing. I called Madame. It didn't ring. She asked 3 numbers. I called the 3 numbers. I called Cheesy. I called Mr. Bimbo. So I started sweating in the car. I was afraid. I was still on the road going to Vegas, and I tried to reach Mr. Ike. I guess, he just arrived. He arrived earlier than us, and he was sleeping. I kept calling. I couldn't reach him. And suddenly, I called the driver that was to pick us up when we land with the chopper. If you notice, I still refer to us, because every time I still see myself flying with them. And